When was the last time kindness broke your heart? I was 19 when my next-door neighbor's daughter, Lily, was diagnosed with stage 4 brain cancer. I'd babysat her since she was born, watching her grow from a tiny baby into this vibrant 8-year-old who loved painting and could name every dinosaur. One morning, I heard screaming from their house. Lily had collapsed during breakfast, her small body seizing on the kitchen floor. Her single dad, Pete, worked as a truck driver and could barely afford rent, let alone the mounting medical bills. The first few weeks after her diagnosis, he took unpaid leave, sleeping in a plastic chair beside her hospital bed. But reality hit hard. No work meant no insurance, and no insurance meant no treatment. I found him crying in the hospital parking lot one night. He had to choose between keeping their house or continuing Lily's treatment. Without thinking, I offered him my college savings. $43,000 I'd saved from 5 years of working at the local diner. My parents were furious when they found out, saying I was throwing away my future for strangers. But Lily wasn't a stranger. She was the little girl who left me dandelion bouquets, who asked me to check her closet for monsters, who called me her big sister from another mister. The money bought her 3 more months of treatment. I picked up extra shifts, sold my car, anything to help Pete keep up with the bills. When Lily lost her hair, I shaved my head too. We'd sit for hours doing art therapy, her small hands shaking as she painted butterflies and dragons. She named each one, creating elaborate stories about their adventures. On bad days, when the pain was too much, I'd crawl into her hospital bed and read her favorite books until she fell asleep. Pete started missing more treatments. His company threatened to fire him if he kept taking days off, so I stepped in, learning how to change IV bags, monitor her vitals, and recognize which beeps meant emergency. The nurses taught me medical terms I never thought I'd need to know. I became an expert at distracting Lily during spinal taps, holding her hand while telling silly jokes. One particularly rough night, her fever hit 105. Pete was on a mandatory run 3 states away. I called him 23 times while rushing her to the ER. She seized twice in the car. When we arrived, she was barely breathing. The doctors worked for hours while I paced the waiting room, still in my diner uniform, covered in her vomit. Pete didn't make it back until the next afternoon. He walked in, still in his driving clothes, looking 20 years older. "I can't keep doing this," he whispered. "I'm failing her." I hugged him, both of us crying in that sterile hallway. That's when I made a decision. I formally dropped out of college and took the hospital's offer to train as a pediatric care assistant. The pay was better than the diner, and I could be with Lily during my shifts. For 6 months, we developed a routine. I'd work my shift, then stay with Lily while Pete drove his routes. She started calling me Mama Bear, a joke about how protective I was. Even the staff thought I was family. During rounds, doctors would direct their questions to me, knowing I kept meticulous notes of every reaction, every medication change. Then came the miracle. A new trial treatment opened up, fully funded by the hospital. Lily was accepted. For 3 months, we watched her scans improve. The tumors shrank, her energy returned. She started planning her cancer-free party. The day she rang the remission bell, Pete surprised me. He'd been secretly taking extra routes, saving every penny. He handed me a check for my college fund, plus interest. When I tried to refuse, he said, "You gave my daughter her life back. Let me give you your future back." But I'd already found my future. The hospital offered me a full scholarship for nursing school. Today, I work in the same pediatric oncology ward where Lily was treated. She's 13 now, cancer-free for 5 years. Every Friday, she visits me during my shift, bringing art supplies to share with my patients.